Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valero Texas Open is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like he's trying to beat Lydia Ko, which I'd say is a big NO. What do you think?
I could not agree more. Oh, it's going to be so tough to beat Lydia. She doesn't hit it very far. Don't let that fool you, though. I have never seen a player wield hybrids the way that Lydia does. She can stick them to 5 feet in a heartbeat.
Oh, she's a delightful young woman, is Lydia Ko, but she's got an assassin of a game. If you stand in the way of those fairways and greens, you are going to get killed.
They've decided to club up.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Handy effort, that one. Rich, if players are long enough and adventurous enough, they can go for this green in 2. How hard's the approach?
The green sits well above the players, so getting it home in 2 and actually stopping it on the green, that's a tall order, except for the players that are the longest in the game. Anything coming up short left is a deep bunker. But to be fair, though, that's not a bad miss. Anything, however, going long, though, can be. The bunker behind the green is really, really ugly.
Well, that's a handy shot. Just 3 feet to the cup.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here. This one for Eagle.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And she's holed it. Absolutely magnificent.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to 2-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Yes, they've made it. He sits in first position. The fourth is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Ooh, gets it to go. Fist pumps all around. Luke, love it. Let's take another look.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
What do we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
It's been so tight. She's tied here with her rival. And can she pull ahead now?
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The fifth is one of the shorter par 4s on the property, right on 400 yards.
Players must make a decision whether to go for it or lay up short of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. This green is perched above the players ever so slightly, and there's a spine running right through the center of it with a low area on the left-hand side. No matter whether you go for it or you lay up, this is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in one shot. An eagle chance coming up.
It's exactly what I had done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 that's drivable. Pull out the big stick.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for birdie.
Looking good so far.
That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side, but from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
Good shot there, Beamer. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that was dialed in. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Wow, what a shot. Oh, good look at a birdie here.
Surely it's going to.
Well done. Take the birdie. Why do we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
New Zealand's Lydia Ko setting up her next shot. How close? Oh my, how about that for a par?
Oh, look at this flop shot. What a shot indeed. Took a chance and rewarded. Nicely done.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Yeah, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere.
It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy, like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Good looking shot this. From around 140 yards here. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She got one back on that last hole.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
You like that, didn't you? Playing from around 110 yards out. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice.
He's looking for an early KO against Lydia after that. Wow, she's on the ropes and maybe down on the canvas if he continues.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Here's Lydia Ko. That's incredible.
Had a good lie in the bunker, but still, that was some kind of talent.
Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
Nicely done.
From around 120 yards here.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Wow, what a shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Lining up the birdie putt here. A bit long on that one. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Now 7 strokes up after that hole. We'll reach this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th.
Gotta like their chances from there.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
Sitting at -1. Ooh, that almost went down. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader really starting to gap the field now. Their advantage is 9 shots. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. You come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Beautiful shot.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
He's currently sitting in first place.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Yeah, that one's looking good. That's just inside the range. Trying to get to 16 under with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Why don't we catch up with what Lydia Ko's up to?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Ha, that's a beauty. She'll be stoked.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. That should find the surface. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now switching our focus to Lydia Ko.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
3 feet to go here to the hole. Good stroke. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the center bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th. A 7-footer right here. This one started out on a good line. And that's for birdie. Well holed. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say. Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And now that finds him in first place. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in 2, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. A chance to chip in here for all the glory. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And this putt for the tournament. It's got a chance. That wasn't your best effort, was it? All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player is going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
Well, we saw the good, bad, and sometimes the ugly, didn't we? But it was certainly beautiful from the words that came out of Henny Koyak's mouth. Thank you, Henny, for your action today.
Luke, if the golf wasn't good, the weather was great. It was absolutely a pleasure to be able to join yourself and Rich and be out here on the golf course watching all the action and all these incredible rivalries.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.